Hey, good evening, good afternoon, wherever you're watching us from. We are back again live on our pages. As you see, four beautiful women. Are we beautiful? Yes, we are. Like, we need to have that confidence that we are beautiful, whichever way we look. Perfect. And thank you for joining us. And if you're going to watch us replay, thank you in advance for taking the time. We are online business owners, and what we do is we come live to help change people's lives because someday we all watched somebody how they are making money online, and that's how we wanted to know. And now it's us giving back, that if somebody watches us and really wants to know from us, because there are tons of people looking to have a second source of income, but they just don't know how, and nobody wants to go for a second job. So we are here to share our journey, some tips, points about our business, and feel free to put in your comments if you have any questions that we can answer. In brief, what do we do? We are digital marketers, which is affiliate marketing. So we use social media to promote and to market other companies' products. So we do not sell product, we promote other companies' products. When the company is able to sell that product to that customer, the company collects the payment, the company does the shipping, the company does the customer service. When everything is done, we get paid, right? How cool is that? That you just connect the person to the product, and that's all we do. We do not have to carry inventories. We do not invest to buy products and sell products. So no headache of that sort. And if that sounds interesting, you know why today we have on screen, you see Italian, Romanian, Indian, and African. Nadebele? How do you pronounce that, Sita?
Devele.
Okay, I'm not going to even try and screw that. My apologies. But yes, African, Italian, Indian, Romanian, if all these people are here, you can imagine how global we are. You can do from any part of the world, you can use any language, and this is our multi-language live. I think the introduction was pretty long, but we are going to give our short introduction about our guests today. So I'm going to start with Elena. Introduce yourself.
Thank you. Thank you, Shatali. Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Elena. I am a grandmother of two. I have two grown children, but a grandmother of two. I also am a bookkeeper part-time because I can now do that part-time. And I'm also a digital business owner. Buonasera, buongiorno, buon pomeriggio a tutti. Io mi chiamo Elena, sono qui a Toronto, Canada. Io sono una contabile, una nonna di due bambini e sono anche una digital business owner. Grazie. Thank you.
Awesome. Thank you. Thank you. And I am pretty sure many of our audience who will watch us later or watching us live will appreciate the fact that you, being a grandmother, you dared to dream big and start this business online. And we are going to come to ask you the next question as to why you started. But before that, let me ask Sita, introduce yourself.
Oh, hi, everyone. Good evening, good morning, good afternoon, because it's evening where I am. Although the other ladies is morning or afternoon. I'm Sita. I am a mom of 5 grown children, and I've got 6 beautiful grandchildren. That
Oh, we
makes
have
me,
two grandmas in the house today.
yes, that makes me even more interested in doing this business because I need to be here for my grandchildren and spend more time with them. And I am a proud digital business owner.
Perfect, perfect. Thank you so much. We are going to have more interesting questions for you coming soon. But Dana, you can introduce yourself.
Yeah, sure. Hello, everyone. I'm Dana, proud mom of 2 teenagers. I'm an IT manager by profession, originally from Romania, living here in Ontario for the past 20 years, and same as all the ladies here, digital business owners. So, bună ziua, bună seara, toată lumea. Sunt Dana, originală din Suceava, locuiesc în Canada, IT manager care a avut curajul să deschid propria mea afacere și sunt aici să vă inspir pe alții care sunteți interesați să încercați același lucru. Thank you.
Awesome, great. Thank you so much. And my introduction actually is Namaste. This is Chitali, originally from India, now live in Canada for last 21 years. I am a banker by profession for last 20 years as well, living here with my husband and my two boys, doing full-time work, full-time job, and part-time this business. And in my language, I'm originally Bengali from Calcutta, even though my roots are Bangladesh. So my first generation immigrated to India, and then I immigrated to Canada. And হ্যাঁ বাঙালি আমি বাংলা ভাষাতেই বিজনেসটা করছি অনলাইন বিজনেস 21 বছর কানাডায় আছি 20 বছরের বেশি ব্যাংকে আছি এবং ভালো পজিশনে ভালো স্যালারিতে থেকেও there is reasons যে second business করছি as a side hustle just like everybody else, and we are going to get into that more. As you guys can see, and if you have heard us or if you're just joining, we have two grandmoms doing this business. By the way, Sita, you do not look like having 6 grandkids, 5 kids. I'm going to ask you, in short, to say what your typical day looks like.
What's my
A day look like for you with your kids? Or how old are your kids? If you have grandkids,
my
yeah,
kids are grown up. My eldest daughter is 37, and my son next was 35, coming down, and my youngest is 18. So I haven't got any young children in the house. Even my 18-year-old, she's already in uni. I only see her briefly when she just on holidays. She was here last week, but now she's back at the campus because she's got a part-time job that she does. So my day is just normal, usual day, work,
You're
work,
a
work,
nurse.
work.
You're a
Yeah, I'm
nurse.
a nurse.
How
Yeah,
how
I'm
long
a work.
do you
I'm
spend?
going to work as a nurse and coming back home and look at my business and do what I need to do in my business. That is the most beautiful thing that I enjoy. I've got my grandchildren, and this gives me even time to pop at my grandchildren because they live near me, some of them. So I just go and see 3 of them, and the other 3 live up north. So those ones I have to arrange to go and see them. So
Awesome.
my day is so busy. I always try to fit in to just, show my face to my grandchildren because I don't want them to forget me. Some of them are young. When you get there, they start crying. It's
And
embarrassing.
now with this young generation, they will remember you more if they see you on social media because they're always here, right?
That's it.
Yes.
That's it. Yeah. So
Awesome.
that's the best thing I enjoy. When I'm around doing my work, I keep popping around seeing my grandchildren.
Perfect. I'm going to ask the same question to Elena, maybe, is actually, let me ask you why, now that you're semi-retired, and how long are you doing this business?
I've been doing this business for over 4 years.
So, what
And
made you start an online business? Because I know your generation, or even my generation, we didn't grow up with social media. What attracted you to this business?
well, I was looking for something to do where I have aging parents, and then of course my family, my immediate family, my grandkids. Now the first one, he's 7, and the little one, he's 3. And I realized that I was taking a lot of time taking care of my parents from work, or taking a lot of time away from my work because of my aging parents. And I found that I needed to, I was looking for something that I could possibly balance that, between my
But did you have
grandkids.
any business experience before?
Yes, yes. My husband has a brick and mortar business. As a bookkeeper, I was involved with his business. So knowing the ins and outs of having a brick and mortar business, basically the expenses were enormous. We had advertising, we had the rent, we had the utilities and the payroll, which we had to make sure that was paid on time, and that was my job. And that was stressful because every 15th of the month or every 25th of the month or the 30th of the month, it had to be paid. And if not, you're getting penalties. And that
You
was the
didn't
stress.
want to have those. You just thought, let me go online, no brick and mortar, no investment, no
Well,
inventories,
yeah,
no employees, which makes sense.
exactly.
That's the main reason why I joined too. I wanted to have something on my own, not a job, a second income, but on my own. But I did not want those headaches. And
Exactly.
online businesses are here for a while, but again, because you work full time, I didn't get time to explore much. But when I came across this, everything just fit into place.
Exactly.
Dana, question for you. When people see IT, people think six figures, right? That's normal. And it's sometimes multiple six figures, especially you are in the IT manager position. So I'm not going to ask you to tell your salary because we all kind of can guess. Uh, in spite of that, why did you start this business?
Yeah, it's a good question. And actually, I do get asked a lot. It's like, why would you do that? Like, well, the reason I started is because my current salary, it gives me a lifestyle that I want to continue having without having to work until my 70s, right? I immigrated late, like many of us here, right? So I didn't start it with a big amount of money, or I started late in life saving, and I my kids are about to start university, so I really want to be able to replace my big salary with and I hope this digital business is doing that for me. I'm not there yet, but it's definitely something that I'm on the way to do that. So that was my main reason, right? To find something that will replace the salary and continue to have the lifestyle. I love traveling a lot, so I really want to continue doing that without being stuck into how many vacation days you have, or
Wonderful.
the boss is allowing you to go somewhere.
Yeah, yeah. And now, since you brought up money because you want to maintain that lifestyle, because all of us, even if we have pension, I work for a bank, so I have a good pension for sure, but the pension is not equal to salary. So the pension goes down. That means
Yeah.
you have to reduce your lifestyle. Yes, people might say when you're old, you don't have all these expenses, but people do. Now, with the inflation, most people will retire with a mortgage, right? Very less people will be mortgage free at retirement. So it is not that your cost will go down. And that's the time you want to travel. So you will need expenses. And that's the time your medical bill goes up. So again,
Yeah.
you need money. But since you brought up money, let me ask you, this business, many people who are analytical, they might say, is it worth? How much can I make? How much on average can a person make a month in this business? What if somebody asks you this question?
Yeah. And you have a good point. A lot of people do ask that, right? One of the first question actually we get asked is like, okay, how much money can I make in this business? And what I tell the people are two things. This is not a job, right? You don't have a fixed salary. So don't think of how much you make every month. You can make very different amount every month depending on your journey. And also, if I make six figures this month, that doesn't mean everyone will make six figures this month, right? And also it's not one of those that are promising you, from the first month you get 10,000 K per week or whatever, right? Those things that are catching you, and then you don't actually make that
So
money.
this is, yes, I think it's
It's a
important.
serious business. It's a proven business. You can make as much as you can, depending on your situation, your network, your decisions that you make in your business. Like with every business, right? You have good months and you have bad months. So it's really a very individual situation. You can make six figure per month, definitely. A lot of people, a lot in this business are making that. Do you do that from the first month? Most likely not. You have to build a bit your business before making those six figures.
Absolutely. It's just like when somebody asks, it's like, okay, I want to be an engineer because engineers make this money. I want to be a doctor because doctors make this money.
That's right.
But to make that money as a doctor, how many years of investment of your study do you have to do to become the doctor and then make the money? Same thing applies for business. Yes, there are people, life changing amounts people are making. People are able to leave their jobs because this income has replaced so many people's income. So for our audience, it's not our verbal words. We actually show you and prove you within our private community. We disclose our incomes. We show our T4. So by the way, this is taxable business. So in Canada, we get T4A, which is our commission income. What do you get in UK, Sita?
We do pay taxes.
Now, what is your
Yeah.
form called?
Uh, No, we just pay into the Inland Revenue. You just got your tax code that you fill in.
Oh, okay.
So
So yours is directly. For us, we have to
yeah, it's
report it
direct. You
personally.
just
Okay.
put in your tax code, then your taxes just get collected.
Got you, got you. So for our audience, again, as Dana mentioned, that people are making six figures. Yes, it's very unbelievable, I know, but it is true. And that is why we are here, because we saw them ourselves. I did validate people's T4 before I joined into this business, because I'm a banker, right? I go by valid documents. So if you're looking to know, is it true or not? Is it fake? It's online. Come check us out. Reach out to any one of us. We can add you to our free, no obligation, private group, and you can explore. It's always get to know what you need to know before, if you really want to start. It's all about, are you really looking to have something? Well, most people have dream and they die with their dream. Very few people make their dream real, because to make your dream real, you have to live and you have to act, right?
That's right.
To do something.
Exactly. Elena, because you're talking, your husband is in business, you are doing this business, but still we know that right now most people do a job versus business. Is there anything else you want to say why, like from the not the cost perspective that you said, any mindset perspective, what do you think?
I have more flexibility because having a brick and mortar business, you need to be there day in and day out. You have to open the door. And with my business, my online business, this is my only office that I open is my cell phone or my laptop. So it leaves me with traveling, flexibility on that. So I don't need to schedule, when I want to go and or tell anybody. It's just basically, I can just pack and go.
Absolutely, yes,
Yeah,
yes.
yeah.
Sita, what will
So
you say if you don't have, say you have one full month, no commission? How do you keep yourself motivated? Because as Dana mentioned, there's ups and downs. Every month is not the same pay.
Yeah, I still got my job. I continue doing my job, but I don't give up on my business because, as Dina said, there is up and down. You can get six figure this month, and next month you might be down depending on what you're doing with your business. So I continue doing what I'm doing on my business to keep my business going, because
Absolutely.
I wouldn't say because this month is very low, so I give up. It's not like that. As Dana said, this is not a job. This is a business. Even when you are running your own business, there are ups and downs. One time you get more customers, and the other day you don't get any customers. So that is the business. It's the same as our business. It
Yeah.
is like that. So we keep fluctuating here and there, but it is possible for a six figure. If I can remember, there was a girl or a lady in our team or community who started her business when she was 23 and she retired at 26. So that is possible. She retired at 26.
There's
So this
tons of
is,
examples like that.
yeah,
Yeah, there are
yeah,
tons. And I think all of us are, we are not that long in the business. We are all still, as audience can see, we are all full-time workers. I
yes,
know Elena is doing part-time, I think, her or semi-retired. But we all saw the potential that how people are retiring early. And I think all of us with our personal wise, that is common, that everybody wants to live that old 9 to 5 and listen to our bosses. And actually I actually made a reel the other day. When a boss asks you to come, wake up early, come by 9 o'clock, we reach. You have to stay today, do overtime, we stay. You can't go on vacation, business is busy, this is the time you can't go, you don't go. So we listen to orders that other people are giving us, but we don't listen to our inner voice that somewhere
no,
it says, do something, live your dreams, go for, like, it was making me think the other day that we don't listen to our own selves, what our own heart is telling us. We listen to other people. And I think life is too short to just take orders from, whether it's your family members, office employers. Sometimes you have to listen to yourself, because you came alone, you're going to go alone, right?
that's
You
it.
shouldn't be living
Yes,
the world without listening to your own self.
So,
yes.
so tell
This,
what I was thinking, since you mentioned that, why do you think is that people are we all dream, we all want to do that, but they are still reluctant. Even when they are here listening to us, they are reluctant to jump in
They are
immediately and say, like,
scared.
yeah, I'll do it. What do you
Yes.
ladies
You
think?
know
Maybe
what?
Valeria.
I think, and that's not only for business. When people say, for example, I'm scared of height, they're
Yes.
not
They're
scared of
scared.
height. They're scared of falling.
Falling.
So
Yeah.
when they say, I'm scared to do a business, they're not scared to do the business. Everybody can do making a reel, making a video, going online. Everybody can do. They're scared to fail.
To fail.
So
That's
they're
it.
either scared to
Yeah.
fall or either scared to fail, or somebody's like, I'm scared to drive. Why? You're not scared to drive, right?
It's
If
to
you drive
crash.
in an empty field, that person will drive. So he's not scared to drive. They are scared to hit somebody or,
Yes.
make a wrong
Yes.
turn or get a ticket or get an accident. So normally when people say, or as you, Dana, you said, why people are not starting a business, it's the fear of failure, right?
Yes.
But
Yes.
then that's what I tell myself. Who the hell in the world, even the top people, whether it's Bill Gates or Elon Musk or whoever, whether it's a realtor or a doctor or a lawyer, even the most successful lawyer has failed and lost number of cases. Even the most renowned surgeon probably had some surgeries that could have been better. Even business people had failures. We, as even employees, we learn from our mistakes. But you know what happens with us when we grow as an adult is we become shy of falling, shy of failing. Imagine when you were a kid. How long did it, Dana? I'm going to ask you, how long did it take? Do you even remember how long did it take for you to learn walking?
Yeah, no, not even. I don't remember even when I learned riding a bike.
How
A
long
couple
did
of
it take?
later.
Can you swim, Elena?
Yes.
How long did it take you to learn
Yeah.
swimming?
And I'm not a
How
confident
many
swimmer,
times did you
so
take in that nasty pool
water.
water? Right? So as
For sure.
baby, we walk. Sita,
Yeah,
failure.
when you are young, you just take things, you don't want to fail. If you see someone doing it, you keep doing it until you know how to do it very well. But
Exactly.
when we are adult, we listen to a lot of talking. You are scared of your friends, you are scared of your family. You live for other people, you don't live for yourself. Because
Yeah.
even now you hear people saying, "Oh, I can't go on social media. What people are going to say?" You live for yourself, not for people. I got to a point in my life when I told myself, you know what? I live my life. I don't care what people say. Even when you are
Absolutely.
failing, not doing anything, they will still talk. Even when they see you successful, they will still talk. But when you are successful, they now want to be your friends when
Yes.
they didn't want to know anything about you.
Yeah,
Life
that's
is
true.
just have to take it by its horns, take the bull by the horns. Try something new every day. Failing is a stepping stone. When you fail, you learn something from that failing. Because if
Absolutely.
you
I think there's
forget,
a wonderful quote on that, right? That you
yes,
never lose. You either
yes,
learn or you win,
yeah, that's
right?
it.
Every time
That's
you
it.
fail, you learn something. Like even with when I try all this reels and all, like I did this, like before I post one reel or one post, you know how many times I post? Delete. I say, did anybody check? No, it's not good. Delete. And then I post again. Then I see, did anybody give a like on? No, no, no. This is not good. Delete. So you learn, and then the
That's it.
third or the fourth attempt is always better. You always improve 1% every day, right? Or everything. How is
Yeah.
your personal improvement, Dana, so far from IT? You're very analytical, and in this job, this business, you have to be very creative. What is your transition?
Yeah, I discovered that I am very creative and I love like I think on the first couple of months of business I got Canvas like, hey, you created 500 design. It's like, wow, I love it, right? So I discovered that I'm very creative, but I also learned a lot about myself. Like I wasn't on social media. Well, I had a Facebook account before, but I had only a couple of friends that I was checking. That's all. I was never posting, never doing anything, and I would never see myself doing a live or doing a video for public consuming, right? So But I learned that it's, you know what? Like Sita said, you pointed, right? You are afraid of failing, but you are actually, I think, to add to your Chitali, you are more afraid of what other people think of if it's good or fair. Like you said, like, did anyone like my post? You know what? I like, and starting this business teach me to, I do my own. I don't really care. Yeah, I'm happy when I see other people supporting and saying, hey, I like it. But if there are other, no comments or maybe nasty comments, I ignore them. I do my own. I don't ask for permission. I don't ask for approval.
Yeah,
If I'm happy with what I'm doing, that's what this business teaches me. And the IT business for 20 years didn't teach me that, right? Because I was there on my own.
true.
And
Because you know what? I think you just made a good point. Your business or your work never taught us. Our society, our education system, our work system is totally crap, right? Because
Well, it's
it does
structured,
not,
right?
sorry?
It's structured. Like it's not.
Yes, but it's structured to make you fail. It's
that's it.
structured not to allow you to think bigger than your paycheck. Because what we do is we all get a good grade, go to good school, get a good job, get a good paid, get a good wife, good husband, and you think you get good kids, perfect kids, God give you the best. Everybody wants gifted kids. And then again, the kid get a good job, kid get a good girl. We are in that cycle, and guess what? How much, where can you dream to go for a vacation? You will dream only to go for a vacation where your paycheck allows you to go.
That's it,
So
yes.
that's how our world is. We were never taught to think big. Our school system, if a child comes from school with a result, you get 99% in English and 78% in math, how do parents react? Oh, why did you get 78? We never appreciated, oh, how come you got 99? We don't. We just don't. And I feel now it's like, thinking of the failure and not just focusing on the failure, learning from that and improving in our life, in our business, as you said, Dana. You learned so many things that you said, right? Which your work never allowed you, because in your work, they give you this is your role, this is your job profile, this is what you have to do. And to do this, you have to get promoted, otherwise, you don't do. But
Yeah.
just do
And no
the
one encourages failures, right? Or like, hey, that's okay to fail. You learn from them. Very few company. And I think these days they started to say like it's okay to make mistakes. We all learn from that. But it's still that like, okay, how many times can I fail before my boss starts like, okay, you should have learned by now, right? So,
Yeah.
but in your business, it's your business. No one cares but you. So it's up to you how many mistakes you want to do, right?
Yeah,
absolutely.
at your work, when you make 2, 3 mistakes, everyone will know about it. And everyone will be really cautious to work with you because you are now a failure, you are a risk. But in your business, you grow by failing. And I love that community that we are built up of because you never fail. Anything that you are not sure about, you've got someone out there to support you.
So, talking about someone, we will be wrapping up this, but to give some specific points to our audience. And by the way, I see Lena have joined us, watching us from Texas. Thank you, Lena, for joining us live. So, Sita, talking about you get help. Can you tell our audience, if somebody has no idea about this business, what kind of support they get in this business?
This business is the best business that anyone can do because even if you haven't got any business background, we've got a system that works for anyone. We've got a system that is built by our founders that is video automation, and we've got a big community that we like. Now we are global. If I'm asleep here and if you need support somewhere, you just put your question on our system and someone is awake somewhere, they will answer your question. You are never on your own. You've got a mentor and you've got a coach allocated for you. So this community is an additional support that you have. So there is quite a lot of support. That's why there is no failure in this business. You always have someone to pick you up. You always have that global support.
Thank you. I think that's very important for people to know that this business is a mentorship based business where you truly have one on one mentor, you have a coach, and you have the entire community. And as Sita said, because we are global, and you can see I'm from Canada right now, early in the morning, not early in the morning, it's noon now actually. I woke up late, so for me, it's still morning. And Sita is there in the evening. So if I have to reach out or Sita has to reach out, she knows that she will get support from, the Western world who's still daytime. I'm going to ask for audience because many audience know if you have watching us for a while that we do have a webinar where you can get more insights of how this business works. Dana, you want to just say our webinar times?
Definitely. So we have webinar lives that are going every Tuesday and Thursday at 8 p.m. Eastern time. Sita, for you, that's a bit later for people in Europe. But the good things are all these webinars are recorded, so you can watch it at your own pace whenever you have time. It's 90 minutes. You can take even in smaller increments, right? Watch me 10 minutes here, 10 minutes there. And the greatest part, I think, it's that each webinar has different business owners that will share their story. So there is no limit. You can watch 100 webinars if you want. You can watch 3, how many you want, but you'll get different stories, different type of information all about this business. So I would encourage everyone to, check it out, and it's no risk, it's free. Check it out and you'll know if this is for you or not, but don't say no before you check it out.
Before you know what it is, yes. Glenda has been with us from New York. Thank you,
Yeah.
Glenda. Good morning. Happy weekend. So thank you for sharing, Dana, the time. So Tuesdays and Thursdays at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. You do the math wherever you are. Actually, I was a webinar panelist 2 weeks ago. And surprisingly, there was a lady from India. Guess what time in India it is? 5:30 in the morning. Like I'm like, oh boy, this lady, if she starts this business, she's going to kill it. If she has that drive to be joining a webinar live, which can be watched replay, then she has that in them. Elena, if you want to say, because many people is like, how do I start? Is there an investment? What do you say?
Right. No, well, there in any business there is an investment, and you do need to do your own due diligence. And I mean, obviously, it's not going to be as much as a brick and mortar business, but that's part of getting started in your business. That
It's really negligible. Like we have to disclose that there is an investment because you're putting into. But guys, just know this is not a get rich quick scheme. Not overnight success. None of us guarantee you overnight success because how much you're successful is based on your work ethics. And investment is not into cryptos or stocks or things that you can lose.
No,
You are
it's into health.
investing in yourself, in learning and training. And what we call investment is, yes, if you're running a social media business, you will also have to invest into, say, having your domain. Like for me, it's .com. Somebody might have .net. So these are little investments that you need to have, plus the structured investment. So it's a very, very less investment, the basic to start a business, nothing of any big amount. And initially, Sita, when people join, they have to pay the 149. Why do you think they have to pay the 149 to see the business? Many people say, why can't you show me the webinar? Why can't I know more details for free? Why do I have to pay the 149?
If 149 is just information package, it allows you to get access to our business, to see what we are made of, to see what we are doing. And also we are able to invite you to our Facebook business owners group. If you haven't paid that 149, we wouldn't allow you to see what people are getting and what people are making, because we are a private group. As you can see, there's quite a lot of private groups on Facebook. You don't just go on them. So that is our information package. It allows you to look into what business is all about, look into our business model, and shop around and see what people are doing and what people are making. Then you make that decision whether this is for you and this or not. You've got 30 days money back guaranteed. So you've got
Absolutely.
30 days to look into this business, look at the ins and outs of the business, do your own due diligence, and decide, is this for me? If it's not, you can take your money and come out.
That's more important, that we have this money back guarantee. And actually, even on my page, I also posted refund confirmation so people can see, yes, you do get refund. But also, any other reason, Dana, you want to add
Yeah,
why?
I wanted to add to Sita that we are saying it's 149, and maybe for some people feel like it's still a lot, but what we should probably underline is that this is the only fee, right? This will give you, if you start the business, you don't have any other fees that you need to pay for getting access to all the training, to all the community. So this is all the fee that we are paying in order to have all this automated system that run in the background, right? Once you
Exactly.
start the
Imagine
business,
somebody, imagine you're hiring a web designer to do your web
exactly.
designing. How much?
No one will even
A
talk
lot
with
of
you for
money.
149. They will not even, start making a page for 149.
So this
You may
149,
have.
can you just summarize what it covers? If so, again, as Sita said, 149 is only when you pay for it, you watch everything, and then if you want to proceed, then we use that 149 to help create the things which Dana will
to,
explain. But
to
if you
start
don't
your
want to
business.
proceed, you get a refund.
Get
So
you
can you,
started.
Dana, cover what 149 covers for audience?
So what it's like, oh, I hope I can cover all the points because it's a lot. So first of all, starts with your website, right? Your page. It's all done there. You just pick a couple of images or the templates that we have out there, and you get your page created into it. This 149, it gives you lifetime access to all the trainings that we have, and it's, I don't know, thousands of videos out there. And the most important, it's targeted for this business model, and it's updated every week. I'm amazed of the effort the people put to have all the trainings kept up to date, because as you know, the technology changes. Like all the tools that you use, they keep changing every day. We have the training kept up to date to that, right? And then you have access to this amazing community, right? People like-minded like you, who are business owner, who can give you tips, can give you, answer any questions you have. Then we have weekly masterminds
Masterminds.
where it's amazing. So, and we have two of them, right? One for more advanced, one for beginners who have maybe different type of question than those people who have been in business for 3-5 years. So you have a lot of information, a lot of opportunity to meet people, a lot, everything for 149 for life. It's like,
Exactly. So I think people, unless you join and see that what 149 gives you, you'll be amazed. It's really, really cheap. Like, I still can't believe, how do we get our funnel set up, our website set up, our training set up? Plus, you get your customer service. So the 149 also covers your back office admin job that people are going to do for your business. So when I get a buyer, so say I'm traveling somewhere and there is a prospective client from, say, Dubai, and they want to buy the product that I have been promoting. This back office system, actually, I don't have to do anything, will inform me, notify me that I got a buyer. They are going to now process that buyer in the system. So it's registered that when the buyer now, contacts the company, gets the product, gets everything set up, you get paid. So the payment processing, plus when the company pays the commission, it's showing up. If you all are working, you have your own HR site, whether it's your day course or workday or whatnot, we see your pay. Same way we see our commissions. So that back office setup, everything is for 149. Where do you get 149? You can't even book a hotel night for 149 these days, right? One night. And
One night.
one night, you don't get it for
One
that.
night, if you're
Because
lucky.
149 is one-time lifetime fee for this business. Again, only if you do the business, otherwise it's refundable. I think we actually covered a lot of insights about this business. If anybody is watching us, you can skip and scroll when we were talking some, mindset talks. But business talks you can get from here. You can reach out to us, any of our pages, message us. We are pretty active in replying because that is our business. We have to be active. We love to be active. Somebody was active when I questioned, and that's why I'm in this business. I learned a lot. You're going to miss out if you don't know in this day and era, this digital day, how to earn digitally. Because you know what? AI is going to replace many of our jobs. Before do that, you learn how to use AI in your favor. Because no matter artificial intelligence, it's still artificial. You need your intelligence to know how to handle the artificial intelligence to generate money online. So, numerous tools. I had no idea. I'm not from IT that we learned from here again. For my 149, my training is for whole life. Before we wrap up, I think we said a lot. Anything anybody wants to share as one liners?
No, we're like saying the AI is taking over all of the things. Look at the supermarkets. There are no cashiers at all. You get whatever you want to get and go, and the
Self
system is
checkout.
doing it. Yeah. Even now we shop online. Everything is online. So this is what the way the world is going. If you
I
don't
think if
take a
nobody
step
thinks
now,
about making money online, they're keeping
yes,
themselves behind.
that's it.
I,
Everything is online now.
I say to just plug in and get the information, and then once you're educated on that, just do it because you've got really nothing to lose. You got everything
No,
to gain and nothing to lose. Information is key.
Absolutely,
knowledge
absolutely.
is
And
power.
getting the information is free. The
Mm.
149 is only if you do the business. Getting the information is no cost to you. So at
And who
least get
gives
the
you 30
information.
days? Just
You
yeah,
don't regret. My biggest regret is why did I not come across this business 5 years ago?
5 years
Because
ago,
5 years
yes.
ago, I was not using Facebook that much. I started using Facebook more during the COVID time. And then after that is what I found. People who were more active started earlier and made more. So again, better late than never, right? We all started after,
correct.
I think our this group, we all started after COVID. But again,
Mm.
nobody knew each other unless we joined this community, right? So,
That's right.
Dana,
Yes,
any last notes from
Definitely.
you before we wrap up?
Well, what I would say maybe to add to your ladies, we do everything online. Why not earn online? And also, if you want to change something on your life, don't wait for someday I'll do something. Act today. Reach out to
Not
any of
today.
us and act today. Ask questions, learn more.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
You'd be
Thank you
surprised
so
what you're going to
much.
learn.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Thank you so much for watching us, joining us, supporting us, and we are here to support you. If you are new and internet is full of options, you are on Facebook, you will see tons of ways to make money, but be mindful, not every way is a successful way, right? There's different ways of reaching the mountain, but only if you have a guide, they can take you through the right path with, less obstacles. So walk the path where we have already walked and we have paved it. We have done some mistakes. So when you learn from somebody who already knows, you don't repeat those mistakes. So you are more successful that way. So reach out to us and have a wonderful weekend, guys. We try to come every weekend live. We are going to take a break, not next weekend. I think the
We
long
are
weekend.
still here next weekend.
So
Yes.
next weekend, again, you will have new faces and you will learn from new people again. Thank you so much. Bye,
Thank
everyone.
you.
Ciao.
Thank you. Thank you. Bye, everyone.
Ciao a tutti. Ciao.